What has anything happened interesting in the speedrunning Reddit? Have you had to ban anybody for being like crazy?
I mean, GDQ just happened, so yes.
I wasn't watching GDQ. What's the sweet hot drama that happened at GDQ?
No, it's not even that
this year?
there's sweet hot drama. It's just that people are still on about GDQ is so SJW now. I missed when they just said slurs in front of 100,000 people. Like
fucking worster.
Yeah, like I don't really understand like but these people cannot be appeased. It's like it's too corporate now, too SJW, and I agree to a certain extent. Like it is a little bit formulaic, but like what can they do? It's like, you know what? It's all free now.
My problem with GDQ now is they don't have those big streamers, the big names that show up to this thing that are like reasons to watch things. It's all. I mean, it's cool they're giving opportunity to all these small streamers and other game stuff like that. But I think it's important to have like big names and all these things like attached to this.
I mean, I think part of it is honestly that like in the world of speedrunning, like the I like it really like the idol status, like the only person that's a big enough speedrunner to like be really called in like the same, like obviously when we think of like big name speedrunners, we think of Worcester, we think of Narcissa from back in the day, but like the only person who's like even like Narcissa was getting like 10,000 viewers back in the day, and like Clint Stevens gets that now. But like Clint Stevens is not even really a speedrunner anymore.
Well, I would think of people like Cheese, people like Simply.
No, but like even these people who do GDQ events, and they actually do them relatively often. I'm gonna disagree that like
I would say people like Trihex.
Yeah, like Trihex doesn't even submit anymore. But like
no.
If we're talking about like people, like there aren't just that many people who are like that big of name, like just Twitch in general, like just like, do you remember YouTube back in the day? Like you knew everyone who had 1 million plus subscribers, and now like there's so many people with 1 million plus subscribers that like there are so many people like I haven't heard of like 99% of people who have 1 million plus subscribers.
Well, it's like I used to watch streaming a lot on Speedruns Live, and like that's like not a thing anymore. So it's like there's like no discoverability for like speedrun streamers anymore.
I think that the addition of the speedrun tag actually has helped a lot. Like I know that like tags aren't the perfect implementation, but like considering like the other approaches, like we are in the best time for discoverability on Twitch, I think. But I think that like the community is fragmented enough, and like not through any fault of anyone. It's just that the community is large enough that like there aren't these big names that every single person loves anymore, and like therefore I think that draw specifically is gone. I mean, like I honestly think the biggest like reason not to watch GDQ right now is that like it doesn't really feel like a GDQ when people are not there in person. Like I am a little bit different in that, like, being involved in the speedrunning community, I know when a GDQ is happening because everyone's like, yeah, I'm going to be a GDQ or I'm going to go to a GDQ. And, like, I legitimately, like, the past couple of GDQs have forgotten they're coming up because, like, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm not doing the event and it's not in person.
Yeah,
So,
I'm the same way. I just look at Twitch one day and there's, like, GDQ.
Oh, it's GDQ. And, like, I think they're kind of stabilizing. They were getting 6 figures back this event. So I think they were doing really well. And they raised almost $3 million. I was surprised. I didn't think that the online event did that well. So I mean, like, yeah, it's for a great cause. I have no issues with GDQ. I just want them to go back to in person, and I understand why they can't. It's like, what can they really do at this point? Like, maybe next event, maybe the event in the future. Conventions are really, really, really hard to organize.
You say conventions?